pull it up on your computer.
Yeah, that's right. I'll do that. Okay. It's kind of hard to see sometimes. One of these days, shit. Maybe today is going to be it, but I should get the Facebook portal set up and see, like, because that is probably going to have really good video. Maybe really good audio. Maybe I don't need to use a microphone. Maybe it somehow has this crazy directional microphone where you can hear me perfectly from across the room.
Yeah, who knows?
Okay, so there's an ad here.
Where am I posting this? Going live.
Oh, that is her. Okay. Well, here I am. Okay. I'm gonna pause this. Do I hear myself? Let's see. Yes, I do. Okay, great.
Okay.
All right, and okay. Man, my computer's fucking slow. This thing is a mess. Just streaming video is like too much for it on its own.
Are you using your Mac or the PC?
I'm using my Mac.
Oh, okay.
I was worried about the microphone with the PC. I just didn't bother.
All right. Anyway. Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's get collective running.
Are we gonna do the announcement at the end?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Great. Is there a pop out chat? Pop out. Pop out. Perfect. Okay. All right. Oh, but you can't see how many people are in here. That is actually. You can't actually see how many people are in the stream when it was popped out. All right, are we getting into it? It's happening? It's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, School of Herrings.
Number one result this week, School of Herrings.
Which is amazing. Yeah. Stupid joke cards. Not stupid, silly joke cards are never not going to be the top votes, is what we learned from this.
Yeah, when I saw this on the subreddit, it had like 5 upvotes. I didn't realize it was this popular.
It's great. The art is good, and yeah, I think it's a really interesting design. I don't know. What do you think?
Put all School of Herrings from your deck into play, entomb, shuffle them back into your deck.
Yeah. So that means that, like, if you block the first one, the others don't even attack.
Yeah.
So I think it's
well, it's super good with Ashgurdy.
I think it's good with Baluk. Is who it's good with.
Yeah. Well, no, it's 3 mana for Baluk though.
It doesn't matter. This is just like a guaranteed. His proc goes off, like his thing goes off, and like you don't care if the attacks go through. You know.
I guess it's basically like 3 mana, get 3 XP.
It's 4 XP for Baluk.
No, we're cutting that. Remember?
Well, spoilers. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're cutting it. I'm not entirely convinced that it's worth it. I mean, we'll have to test more, but
yeah, It's a discussion for a different time.
Yeah, I think that like it's I don't know. It doesn't actually seem good for Ashgurdy, basically.
I think if you,
I
I
think
mean, if you can
oh,
drop
you
it
know
on
what this
turn
is
two,
actually? Wait, I didn't even this didn't even occur to me at all, but there's all those like when you draw a fish triggers,
yeah, but this
and
puts
that's
them directly into play.
oh right. Huh. Well, okay.
Okay,
Um
so when, so really this entomb should say put school of herrings, put your all of your school of herrings back in your deck or something, because it doesn't care whether this particular school of herring put him into play, which is what the
no,
wording
they all
implies.
have that entomb trigger. They all have
Oh
the
yeah.
same cell.
Okay.
Entomb.
Yeah, I guess that's clear enough.
Yeah. Is this too early?
Sorry?
Is it too early? 10:30. I guess it doesn't matter.
I did forget to like announce it to remind people it was happening. I don't know if that affects
No.
anything.
At everyone. Um. Okay.
Yep. There are no school of herrings in my deck.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I mean, let's try it at least. Is there a shuffle a card into your deck card?
I can
I have
make
to
one.
make one. Man, when you have a good computer, you can just whip through this stuff.
Whoop.
Oh, that animation.
Yep.
I like Henry for that animation. I don't know about School of Herrings. I guess it
It's
kind of
like a
looks like
it's like a
herring.
big school of fish swimming around. I think it works.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm on board.
All right. I guess I kill one of these things now.
Yes. Uh, hello, Batman. Have I seen you in Discord? I don't know.
This doesn't shuffle itself back.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right.
I
Well, I
guess
guess that is what it doesn't say to shuffle itself. So yeah, I guess that works.
well, what is the blocks? Does it say
It just
like
moves your herrings in play, which at the point that this is happening, it's not
right?
into your deck, and then shuffles it. So yeah, I think it
Okay,
makes sense.
sure, yeah.
So yeah, that card's good.
It seems terrible because it's such a bad draw later on. Like almost I don't know. It's worse than if they just died, but
Hmm.
we'll see. Like power wise, it seems low. That's all. Okay, masterful moment. Oh, this
I I,
one
I
is
brought in the fixed version. Yeah.
great. Okay, cool. Yeah.
All right.
What
That's
does
really.
this do? When a friendly unit dies, we give it permanent +2/+2. Yep. Dark Lord Adron. New cards hype. That's right. Welcome, Wag. I still need to watch your stream. Your time zone is something crazy. So I'm always like working at that time or something. You guys also get to see Business Nick right now. I was just on a call. when I'm wearing track pants with a button down shirt. Not a good look.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
We need Luco's yeet on this dumb AI card here. Oh boy, my computer does not like this.
What the hell? There it goes. Takes a minute. All right. Yep. Effect works.
Yep. The undead deck, by the way, like, it's really cool, but I can't like keep track of it. And when it's playing against me, I just give up. Usually, I'm just like, okay, whatever. You get a billion skeletons. Uh, it's kind of scary to me because, like, I don't know. It's got a lot of like medium strength effects that are really hard to keep track of. So it's sort of like slivers, except the cards aren't on the board. Like half of them are in the graveyard and have an effect there.
Oh man.
So I don't know. I don't know if there's a better way to like visualize that. Okay, this is a cosmetic update. It's a
Yeah, they just
vehicle.
changed the art slightly. I honestly, I guess I have to look at it like side by side.
That's what they changed.
Yeah, because they want to start doing like more things that make drones.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah, there's the little like submarine thing. I've been seeing Avalon posting, I think, and then Card Lab.
So that's the old version, and then this is the new version. Uh, okay, so
Gabby,
it just
come back.
like added some more detail here and cleaned up some stuff on the right,
Yeah.
mostly. Anyway, that is technically an art
Um.
update, so it's worth 2,000 gold.
Yeah, you're correct. Hope nobody abuses this.
I mean, they have to get everybody to go along with them if they're going to abuse it.
Yeah. Kabutomi adds a 12th eye to Zolglum. Okay, Weeping Wisp. Summon give a unit -2/+2.
I think
Okay.
this is a sweet card. I don't know if it's good or not, but I think the effect is interesting and the art's nice.
The art's great. Yeah. This is the kind of card, I think this is the kind of card that people who actually play like tons of games look at and they're like, oh, this is interesting. Uh, for me, you know, uh, I don't know. It's not Scheherazade, so I'm I get it. I think that yeah, it's hard to evaluate, like Wag says, basically. Laga laga dag dag. I bet this will work. That's my theory.
I have a strong suspicion as well. Yeah. Okay. Card works.
Okay. You guys joining now? We're gonna go through all the updates. It's happening.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
think we're gonna put them all. I don't think we're gonna test them all. We're gonna look at them all.
We're gonna look at them.
We're gonna look at the titles of the Reddit threads to see what they are, see what actually got updated. Whenever a friendly unit dies from a friendly effect, gain 1 XP, and this gets +1/+1. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's you can't get around it. This has to you have to sack dudes to this thing.
Yeah.
Uh,
I hope.
I guess you can ping them if you had Undying Chicken and
Yeah, it's
Mina.
okay, how do we want to test this?
This might bug at some point. No way. No way. This game doesn't have bugs. I
You
don't
know
know
what
if
I
you
you know what I did today?
what.
I fixed the Henry bug.
Oh man.
It's going in the next
Breaking
patch.
news on
Yeah,
CNN.
breaking news.
Roger Stone arrested. Alec fixes Henry bug. World peace restored.
Boom. All right, there we go. Card works.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Blaine.
I mean, it's gonna be in the next patch, so.
Yeah. He's gonna be excited.
Yeah. All right, Chick is devout. 2K for that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to find all the weird ways that's bugged in the core.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet.
All right, this is a very low-key cosmetic update.
Artifact.
It's now an artifact instead of a relic. Don't think we need to test that. Imp of Leeching.
Oh man, this art. Oh boy, have you seen this one?
Yeah, I think so. I forget what it does though.
The thing about the new artists is that like I I keep not knowing what cards do because I'm just so distracted by the art. The art is really amazing. Very well done. And it's also like borderline in like multiple ways. I guess they covered up the boob a little bit more.
The
I don't know
boob?
if you saw the original one of these. Like her, it was like really, it was like a centimeter away from showing an areola, and then also this thing was.
Wait, isn't this a male Failwin?
I think they changed it male. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, well,
Maybe it was just a. I don't know. It. I don't know.
maybe he's just got big
This is
pecs.
a
Couldn't tell.
male Phelan with a breast. Who knows?
All right. All right. Now onto the actual effect of the card.
Yeah. It's so good. I love the art so much. I mean, if it was up to me and Alec, like, you would be able to have whatever art you want. Probably not like literal pornography, but we got to get on the app store. So, summon, deal 1 damage to 3 random enemy units whenever this. Whoa. Well, that seems pretty balanced, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. It's interesting.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Doesn't, I mean, honestly, I don't know. It seems a little undertuned.
Yeah, that's true, I think. Hello, Luco. Just got up to you. This might kill a unit. Let's find out. Boop. Nope. All right. Well, that looked nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Card works.
Sort of a biting animation.
Mm-hmm.
Luco, this card had a boob. I think it is you that is misremembering. I never forget a boob. Who do you think I am?
That's Nick for you.
Says it on.
Oh, the Grave Lord.
Yeah, it's a rare.
This is sweet.
Summon mill 5 active.
Another undead card for Nick to be confused by.
Active, shuffle 5 random units from your discard pile into your deck. If you do, deal 5 damage to a target. Whoa.
That's sweet. That's like some Odyssey block stuff.
That is, yeah, but it's good. It's like it actually has like a payoff immediately instead of the stupid Magic Odyssey block cards. Yeah, that's really cool. It's not actually like a graveyard enabler. Like it would mess up skeleton decks because they want their skeletons in the graveyard. So it's a different kind of. That's awesome. Yeah. There's not just one graveyard deck.
Good.
And it actually, so yeah, it's the opposite of what you were saying. It actually makes things easier because, oh boy, this is a heavy board state.
And we still don't have an animation for that. All right.
Luca posting more fake news in the chat. I would never had a boob.
All right. So now, do we have 5 dudes in the yard? Yeah, we do. I guess we'll shoot that.
So he doesn't buff it.
Every time, man.
Yeah, boost juice always takes you by surprise. Kablooey, okay.
Yeah. And I now only have 4 pages of graveyard cards, so I know that something returned.
Yeah. It looks good. Did you looked at the blocks, right?
No, not yet. But
Self mill. That's cool. Self mill and it prevents you from decking yourself, I guess. So you don't have to just play Zolglum. You can actually like have a card that interacts with the game. It does that effect. It's pretty cool. Fairy Magician. Oh yeah, this card got in. Okay, great. I love the art. I really like the effect. It's like Ophidian.
oh man, the art on this is so good.
It's really good, yeah. Yeah, like I mean, this is the case with a lot of cards now, since the first invite wave, where like this just looks like, I don't know, this just looks like a magic card or a Shadowverse or Eternal card or something. Like it's, I don't know, it's amazing.
Well, the old version of Leeching Imp was more of a Shadowverse card.
Got him. Yeah, I think the effect is really cool too. You get some little actions. Random action that costs 2. So this card's just going to become more weird over time, which I think is really cool. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is cool.
Yeah.
Let's test it out.
Oop. Nice particle.
That's sweet.
And boost juice.
That's why this card is good. You can get boost juice with it.
Yeah, that's the high roll. Maybe too good in the boost juice high roll, really. You can't really hit him, but you know, he's like got the 4/4.
Yeah. It's fine. It's like a pretty simple effect, I bet it.
We really need those editor helper cards. Come to the card creator tab and in Discord.
Yeah,
And
this looks great.
Yeah.
All right.
Coerced capitulation.
Coerced capitulation. Man, what is with strength and having ridiculous 7 drops?
Oh man, this card got in, huh? This card, I'm kind of scared. Ugh.
Yeah, I guess we'll
Like,
see if it
you know,
breaks.
if they have like 10 units on board and then you play that, like,
What do you do?
yeah, you know,
Yeah. Uh. Yeah. It's tough.
yep, there it is. Well,
Yep.
we won't die in this editor game. Ugh.
All right. Well, cards in for better or worse.
Yeah, I did want that card. Like, I did want that card to be 1 attack, and I don't know.
That
It
would,
happened.
yeah,
It happened anyway.
be a good change.
Yeah.
All right.
Pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage.
Yes,
Oh,
pilgrimage got in. Okay. Yeah. Posting this
sweet.
to the Instagram. No question. Uh this is my favorite art in the game so far. Uh yeah.
It comes with bonus awesome art,
Yeah. It's
which
like
apparently
he's
can't be
going
opened.
towards the sunset. It's orange and then the thing he gets is an orange orb. It's amazing. It really looks like that game Journey. It really reminds me of that.
Yeah,
Um
but it's clearly
and
not Journey because he has a stick.
oh yeah.
So, if anyone from Sony's legal team is listening,
It's inspired by I don't know, vaporwave aesthetics or something. Not really. It's really not vaporwavy actually. The colors are the orange is like too saturated and yeah. This card, by the way, is not uh it is not what's the card ancestral recall but delayed by 4 turns for magic.
oh, Ancestral Visions.
Ancestral visions. It's not like you draw 3 cards for 1 mana in 3 turns. It's like the card advantage is only +1 because you. Wow! Look at that animation.
What? What
It put
just
it
what?
into resolving zone,
Ah,
and then shot a particle at the deck. Wow.
nice.
Um. Yeah, because you have to draw this card, and then you eventually draw wisdom, and then you play it, and then it draws you 3 cards. So really, it's only +1 card advantage. Um, so it's not busted. Don't 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 nerf the card, guys. I want to see it played. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Uh, Players that are weak-willed might want us to make an animation for putting cards in the deck, but players that are strong will create their own solution abusing the resolving zone.
Yeah. All right, we have until somebody makes some kind of effect that triggers off things entering the resolving zone to
Well, we banned those, remember?
yes. New rule, guys. If it messes with pilgrimage, then
Then you're out.
all right. We're going here.
Okay. Oh, let me see. Do you have the itinerary on there?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, great.
When? Oh, wait, I forgot to mark this. Okay. Remove a unit from the game. After a number of turns equal to its cost, move all its copies anywhere into play.
Hold on. I need to read this again. I was looking at the itinerary stroke. Luca, I don't officially endorse anything. I don't even endorse people playing this game officially. Uh, remove a unit from the game after a number of turns equal to its cost. Move all its copies anywhere into play. Okay. Did any of these other than who get played? Maybe people can tell us. Because who really screwed me the other day in a game? Because I butcher, and then I played butcher, and the butcher drew a butcher, so I had double butcher, which is really really good. And then the opponent, it was Kush Grandma, who'd my butcher, and that was it. I lost the game basically. But the other, like, some of the effects seem like, like intentionally hard to figure out how you could do it. Or there's like the Y one where it's like it's just like it like removes all your own cards from the game or something. Anyway,
Okay. Okay, so it removes the card. Then it has this triggered ability that
it's going to be great when Y actually has some sort of use. It's going to be funny.
well, it looks like it should work.
I sorry. I feel like you're kind of quiet. I don't know if you like change your mic or something.
I can. I guess I can bump my levels a little.
Yeah.
How do I do that again? Are you listening on the stream, or are you listening to
I'm listening in
the
Zoom.
call? You listening to the stream?
I'm listening on Zoom.
Oh. Well, I don't want to. Well, then I'm definitely not messing with OBS. Anyway, let's. I don't know. Let's just keep
My
going.
volume's at maximum. It's kind of hard to hear you actually. But I'll just. Yes, Adrian, we used the fixed version of Mummifier. Thanks for telling us ahead of time. We really appreciate that.
Okay, so what would be a good target for this?
The chicken, maybe the rocket chicken.
Yeah.
Or yeah, that chicken. Hey. No, we're still streaming.
Okay, card works. You can see the chicken ended up in the yard because the opponent's board is full and my chicken went back into play.
Sorry, just a second.
So yeah, card works.
Okay. All right. Sorry, just a second.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick.
I gotta go downstairs really quickly. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry. Just continue without me for like it just won't take more than 2 minutes.
Uh, we lost Nick. All right. Well, let's go through the stat buffs. There's 42 of them. What the hell? The C word. It's good. Let's see what we got. All right. Now it's 5 HP. This. Ghostly Galleon now is 1 tick. Hot Air Balloon is now 0-3. Flying Narwhal is now a 4-5 instead of a 4-4. Vanilla Ice Cream now costs 0. Okay. I think that's our first 0 cost card, but I could be wrong. Always a bigger fish. Now gives +3/+3 instead of +2/+2. Titan of the Old Ways. This one's going to have to wait because this is actually part of the core set. But I'm happy to make this change. Reversal Mage down to 4 mana. I think that's a good change. Might actually be useful at that cost. I'm not sure. Grapes of Wrath gives more HP when it hits your opponent. This is just a tick reduction. This is now 3 mana instead of 4. Seems pretty good. This is now 4/3 instead of this is now a 4 mana 4/3. That's cool. I always like this you lose duelist effect, but I don't know if it's ever been it's ever actually done anything. This is now 6 mana.
Hey, I'm back for a bit. Can you hear me?
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to go in a second again, but then it'll be like 30 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going through the stat updates.
Yeah. Those actions cost. What's the change here?
So it used to be they cost 2 more, now they cost 3 more.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's like starting to approach that one Hearthstone card.
Yeah,
Loteb. Very bouncy spell.
Very bouncy
Down to
spell.
5.
Okay, we're getting closer to the original very bouncy spell.
Yeah. Back before we invited anyone to play collective, really, very bouncy spell was like 3 mana, and it was the bane of everyone's existence. All,
Yeah.
4 people who were playing the game then.
Yeah. I think one thing I mentioned on the stream recently is when rebound can be very good in a sort of invisible way because it doesn't have a big effect immediately, but you get so much advantage over time. Signier is
Graceful has 1 HP, has +1 attack.
Can you like scroll so the top is in line with the card you're? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
can try to do that. Um,
It's not a big deal. Okay, another
tick reduction
tick reduction, yeah.
on this. Uh,
This costs one less?
no,
Or
they so they reduced the mana, the max mana reduction,
okay.
which seems good.
I mean the card's still gonna be insanely bad, right?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like dedicated chump blockers are very good in collective.
Not ones that reduce your mana. When you level up, okay, so this is
Just
it's
the
HP plus one.
B+1 cards still not very good, probably, but
Yeah. I'm gonna turn my video back on.
okay, cool.
I think it might be good.
Yep, great.
This is Voltage Spirit removed exclusivity. Now it's one tick. This is classic BGG shenanigans. Clearly, this card deserves to be one tick because the difference between 10 and 11 mana. All right. All right. I'm not going to be too salty about this.
Mad Scientist getting a buff.
Yeah, this was deserved. Does this change the tutorial? Or no,
No,
those are
those are like frozen
yeah,
in
that's right. So
time.
that yeah.
Careless Adventure is no longer exclusive, which seems fine because I can't imagine anyone playing this for 2 mana.
Yeah. True.
Tyrant Dragon is
9
now
mana. Oh,
8 mana with 1 tick.
okay, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Thumbs up.
Long leg Patrician is now a 0/6 instead of a 0/5. Finally.
Yeah. This card was on the borderline for so long.
uh, this is now a 2/3 instead of it was a 1/3 before.
Yeah.
Provident Traveler used to be 5 or more cards. Now it's 4 or more cards. I've always liked this card actually
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, you
Probably
like
needs more of a buff in order to actually be great though.
Alec has a strong desire to remove the meta where both players have 13 cards in hand and 10 units on board from turn 5 until turn 20. I don't understand it. Obviously, that was the way we meant people to play collective. Create and put. Okay, what's the 2 tick 1 tick? Okay, yeah.
2 ticks. Oh man, a lot of tick reductions.
Yeah.
This is now 5 was 6 before.
That's good.
Yeah.
Can work for the
Seems
old
good.
sack deck.
Yeah.
Amateur reducer 2 tick. Okay, 2 tick 1 tick.
This is
Large
Princess Vidalma is 2 ticks to 1 tick.
2 tick 1 tick. War Chief. Really? I mean, like, are people always talking about how War Chief is too good? Like, okay, if a card is very powerful, it probably should have more ticks. Because then it becomes identified with the specific affinity and it has a stronger identity. When you're playing against an affinity, you kind of know what they're going to play. You can sort of predict things. That's the purpose of the tick system, which BGG inherently disagrees with. But this kind of bugs. This one specifically bugs me because people are. Oh, it's the other War Chief. Oh my God, what am I talking about? I'm so stupid. It's Elizabeth War Chief.
Wrong. Yeah, wrong. Elizabeth War Chief.
Well,
Uh,
the other War Chief gets it as well. Yeah, it's 2 ticks. Yeah, 3
I
ticks.
went from 3 to 1.
Yeah, no, this is messed up.
Oh
Oh well.
All right, 2 to 1. All right.
It's your
Uh,
funeral, guys. Welcome to seeing like Lizabo Warchief and Ash aggro decks and stuff. Smuggler ship is
it's now
where
three
are we?
instead of four. What'd you say?
Where are we? Where it's 3 instead of 4. Okay.
We're yeah.
Yeah.
Next one is echoing entity, which was a 3/3 and now it's a 3/4.
Okay.
Shield hopper is now a 2/3 instead of a 1/3.
Well, that's definitely better. Yeah.
Yeah.
This might be playable in some
Rabbit
circumstances.
party is okay. It was a big cost reduction to rabbit party.
Rabbit Party is interesting because this is a card that Collector famously said is like just unbelievable, insane value because of all the rebounds. I mean, you end up getting I think something like 8 cards out of this, or 16 or something. Uh, I think it's 8 cards. But then it just like then you just have a bunch of dudes, and like that doesn't really matter that much. It's not like you can like fling them at your opponent. I guess that would that by the way, guys, if we had cards where you could fling them at your opponent, then a lot of these like board stall things would get fixed up really quick. Give it ward, make it expensive or something, but yeah, let's get that in there. Nature
Oh,
Boundary
what's
Run
changed
shuffled.
here? You get 5 runes instead of 3.
Okay,
All right. I
I
mean,
want to see a
these
deck where
changes
that's
are all
done.
pretty minor, but they have like having 42 of them at once is like a pretty big. It's pretty significant actually because it's like all these things show up in draft. Like most of these things are commons or uncommons,
Yeah,
so like it is actually going to have a pretty big effect on the game.
that's true.
Um, Trusty Steed now costs 4. That's yeah, that's a nice cost for that. Um, Junk Gather is now a 1/2 by default.
Okay,
It's pretty good. Yeah.
that's it. 42 stat
42
update.
updates.
Yeah, 42 stat buffs. Yeah, let's just I don't know. I guess you gave your thoughts on this. Um, I think that our initial impressions of these were actually that they still seemed somewhat conservative to us, uh, which is definitely good. Um, it's funny when we first started working on this game, people who were like, we got a lot of. Uh, I've told this story before, so Alex is gonna groan, but I think it's important. When we showed this game to people, especially at GDC, I think about 50% of people said, "Oh, that's cool, I guess." Maybe 30% of people, 35 said, um, "People are just going to print a bunch of busted cards and pornography, and that you're. I don't think it'll ever work." And then about maybe 15% of people said, "I want to play this right now." Um, so those are probably you guys. You guys are the the 15% of people that saw this and was like, "I want to make my own cards for this game." Um, but we never had anybody. There was only one person I ever talked to, and he was actually a guy who made some card games in the '90s. But he said, "Oh, it's going to be bad because everybody's going to be overly conservative." Extremely insightful from that guy. Uh, I think that a lot of the cards that people make, like I've said before, I think a lot of the cards are somewhat underpowered. Um, but I think it's good because you have to be careful. It's definitely better to be more conservative than less. But we were kind of surprised that there's so many like I don't know tech updates. It seems like it is not gonna change that much. But yeah, like Alex said, because these come up in draft, it'll probably have a pretty good impact on the game, and it should just make drafts better in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Technically, when you change a card from exclusive affinity to not exclusive, that might be a nerf to the quality of drafts, but
Yeah, that's true.
like Voltage Spirit is not an amazing pull.
Yeah. The guy we talked to was not Richard Garfield. It was actually Garfield the talking cat. Chat. Just to answer your question. Uh, yeah, he was in a bad mood. It was a Monday. Um, so okay. So for the announcement, yeah, I think that what we were, I think we were basically thinking these might get, these might get buffed a little too much. And what we saw, that was our worry. That's why we kind of wanted to do this piece by piece, and that didn't happen. It seems like people were pretty reserved, which is good. And as a result, we're gonna try stat nerf week this week. So it's the same thing. I'm gonna post the announcement right after this, and yeah, those updates are free. So yeah, same thing but nerfs this time. Um, so I think it'll turn out really differently. There's not going to be there's nobody that's going to go through every card with one tick and change it to be two ticks.
Hey, don't even talk about that, man.
um, yeah, yeah, that's right. This is a great opportunity to fix BGG stick changes. I really think the only one is the Lisboa Wharf Chief. To me, that one really stands out.
Everything too exclusive. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, the Hearthstone now, boys.
um,
So I think that's it. I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to say.
no, I'm excited to see what people nerf, and I hope it's the Living Hive. That would be my.
That card. Yeah. By the way, people like make fun of me when I bring that up as unbalanced. I do think it's just busted.
I don't know if it's overpowered or not. I just think it's an annoying card.
That's true. Well, it's annoying to play against, and it's also, it has this horror element, which is it's very disheartening when you see it. Like the flavor text is very good on that card because it effectively makes you feel like sad and horrified. It's Cronenberg stuff. I don't really like Cronenberg movies very much, but that's why, is because like they're too upsetting to me. So it's actually very effective in that sense. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's it. Don't. Okay, one thing I'll say is, in these discussions of nerfs, please avoid from killing each other. We need people to play the game still. So if if you kill everybody else in Discord, if you find them, go to their house and murder them, and you won't have anybody to play against.
Well said.
All right. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
All right. See you guys next
see
week.
You guys next week for the 142 stat nerf updates.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.